Raymond Thomas Dalio was born on August 8, 1949, in the Jackson Heights neighborhood of New York City's Queensboro. When he was 8, the family moved from Jackson Heights to Manhasset in Nassau County, New York. He is the son of a jazz musician, Marino Dalio, and his mother, Anne, a homemaker. As a child, Dalio had various odd jobs, including mowing lawns, shoveling snow, and a paper route. At age 12, he started caddying at the Links Golf Club, which was within walking distance of his childhood home. He caddied for many Wall Street professionals during his time there, including Wall Street veteran George Lieb. He began investing at age 12 when he bought shares of Northeast Airlines for $300 and tripled his investment after the airline merged with another company. By the time he reached high school, he had built up an investment portfolio of several $1,000s. Dalio had trouble finding a college on which to enroll. He finally applied and got into C.W. Post College, a campus of Long Island University, and pursue his passion and major in finance. He graduated at the top of his class. He continued to buy and sell stocks in college, but became attracted to something new: commodity futures. Commodity futures had low borrowing requirements at the time, and Dalio knew he could profit more handsomely than with simple stocks. After graduating from C.W. Post College, Dalio had a free summer. He took a job as a clerk on the New York Stock Exchange. While there, he witnessed Nixon's decision to take the United States off of the gold standard in response to rising inflation. Stock prices on the exchange rose, on average, 33% the following day. These events set in motion the great inflation of the 1970s. The combination of easy money policy and abandonment of fiscal discipline sent prices soaring. After graduating college in 1971, he went directly to Harvard Business School, where he received an MBA in 1973. Dalio then worked on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange and traded commodity futures. He later worked as the director of commodities at Dominick & Dominick LLC. In 1974, he became a futures trader and broker at Shearson Hayden Stone, a securities firm run by Sandy Weil, who later became famous for building up Citigroup. At the firm, Dalio's job was to advise cattle ranchers, grain producers, and other farmers on how to hedge risks, primarily with futures. But he was largely dissatisfied with Shearson Hayden Stone's hierarchical structure, which reminded him of primary education. He longed for the more freedom-based lifestyle of college. At one point, he paid a stripper to drop her clothes in front of a crowd at the annual convention of the California Food and Grain Growers Association. His creative ways of blowing off steam continued and exploded on New Year's Eve in 1974 after he went out drinking with some colleagues, including his boss. After a disagreement with his superior, a drunk Dalio punched him in the face. Soon afterwards, he was let go from his job at Shearson Hayden Stone. Despite his aggressive behavior, numerous clients at Shearson Hayden Stone retained their trust in Dalio and continued to allow him to manage their money. With this capital, he was able to scrape together the beginnings of his asset management fund. In 1975, he founded Bridgewater Associates out of his 2-bedroom New York City apartment. Bridgewater started out as a wealth advisory firm, in which capacity it served numerous corporate clients, mostly retained from Dalio's job at Shearson Hayden Stone. In 1981, Ray moved the company office to a barn in Wilton, CT. The main areas in which Dalio advised were currencies and interest rates. The company began publishing a paid subscription research report, Bridgewater Daily Observations, in which it analyzed global market trends. Dalio's big break came when McDonald's signed on as a client of his firm. Bridgewater then began to grow rapidly. The firm signed on larger clients, including the pension funds for the World Bank and Eastman Kodak. In 1981, the firm opened an office in Westport, Connecticut, which was where Ray and his wife wanted to start a family. Dalio started to become well known outside of Wall Street after turning a profit from the 1987 stock market crash. The next year, he appeared on an Oprah Winfrey Show episode titled "Do Foreigners Own America?" In 1991, he launched Bridgewater's flagship strategy, Pure Alpha, a reference to the Greek letter that, in Wall Street terminology, represents the surcharge a money manager can earn above a particular market benchmark, such as the Nasdaq. In 1996, Dalio launched All Weather, a fund that pioneered a steady, low-risk strategy that later became known as risk parity. Under Ray's leadership, Bridgewater eventually emerged as the world's largest hedge fund, outperforming all others in terms of generating profits for its clients. This success stemmed from Bridgewater's innovative investment strategies and distinctive organizational culture. In 2011, Chief Investment Officer magazine drew parallels between Ray and Steve Jobs, labeling him the "Is Ray Dalio the Steve Jobs of investing?" due to Bridgewater's compelling investment approaches. Time. Magazine recognized Ray as one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2012, acknowledging the profound impact of his ideas on global macroeconomic policies. Additionally, in 2016, Fortune magazine ranked Bridgewater as the fifth most important private company in the U.S. While some believe that Bridgewater's success is linked to Ray's unconventional thought processes, he attributes it not to any distinctive personal trait, but rather to his discovery of a principled approach that is accessible to anyone. This methodology facilitates swift comprehension of how reality operates and aids in formulating effective principles for navigating it successfully. Here is a concise overview of his approach. 1. Life is a journey to learn about your own nature and find the right paths that are consistent with it. 2. While on this journey, you will constantly encounter realities that can teach you and help you evolve your ability to deal with reality well. Doing this effectively is the key to living up to your potential. 3. Reality works like a machine, with everything we encounter being the result of cause-effect relationships. 4. Because most everything happens repeatedly in slightly varied versions. By studying many cases of something, you can understand the cause-effect relationships behind how it works and come up with principles for dealing with it well. 5. Being explicit about your principles and stress testing them improves your decision-making and likelihood of success. 6. In order to be successful, you need to work well with others. The most important determinant of the success of a group of people is its culture. 7. Having both meaningful work and meaningful relationships is the most effective way of having a successful culture and highly rewarding in and of itself. Last but not least, how you deal with what you don't know is much more important than what you know. In 2017, when Ray relinquished his role as CEO, his main objective transitioned to assisting others in achieving success through mentorship and by imparting the principles and tools that facilitated his own success. He has disseminated these principles through books, videos, and digital apps, reaching an audience of over 150 million people globally. A comprehensive catalog of his publications and multimedia content can be found at wobibuprinciples.com. Currently, Ray is engaged in the creation of a concluding book to transmit his economic and investment principles to a wider audience. According to Forbes, Ray Dalio net worth is $15.4 billion as of November 2023. In January 2022, Nir Bardia and Mark Bertolini were announced as co-CEO. In the volatile bear market of the first half 2022, the firm's Pure Alpha 2 fund posted a 32% return. Bridgewater has long ranked number 1 in assets under management among hedge fund managers, but it might no longer hold that distinction. It had $123.5 billion in assets under management as of January 31, 2023, according to Preqin, one of the leading providers of financial services data. That was number 2, behind a total of $138.4 billion in hedge fund assets under management, as of September 30, 2022, for the London-headquartered Man Group. In comparison, Bridgewater's assets under management totaled about $162 billion. As of September 30, 2019, approximately $141 billion. As of September 30, 2020, and about $153 billion as of February 28, 2022, according to Prekin. At all of those points, it still ranked number 1 in hedge fund assets under management. In conclusion, Ray Dalio's journey as a successful hedge fund manager is characterized by visionary leadership, innovative thinking, and a commitment to sharing his wealth of knowledge. From steering Bridgewater to become the world's largest hedge fund to his pivotal role in transforming global macroeconomic policies, Dalio's impact is indelible. His unique approach to investing, coupled with a dedication to mentorship and knowledge sharing, has not only shaped his own success, but has also influenced millions worldwide. As he continues to impart his economic and investment principles through various mediums, Ray Dalio leaves a lasting legacy, transcending the boundaries of the financial world and inspiring the next generation of investors and leaders. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you in the next video.